Hello there, everybody. It's wee Paddy from across the Shuck, and I'm coming at you this morning with another wee video. And this wee video has a story to go with it, which is nice. But it's also a wee shout out video as well. This is a traditional knife, and as you know, on my channel, I've been getting into traditional knives this last year, and it's a mixture. I love both. I just love all knives, but I'm trying to build up my traditional patterns, and I'm successfully building up a good collection. If you've started to see, I've got about 3 videos coming on more of my traditional knives, but I'm spreading them out over a week, one a week. But this is one I just got today. I had seen it yesterday on my friend Slick Slicer's channel, and as soon as I seen it, I knew I had to have it. So Slick Slicers is in Scotland, great channel, and I've put them up here, channels that I watch that do not only, but they do an awful lot of traditional knife videos, but not exclusively. Like me, they like a bit of both. So there's Slick Slicers, there's Knife Chats with Tobias, and Logan Stout. That's the 3 channels at the minute that I intend to watch quite a bit of. Now there's more, but I don't want to put big lists down. There's 3, if you fancy going over, giving them a quick look. They don't do just traditional, but they do quite a lot of them. Give them a little sub if you like them, and that's always the way, only if you like them, and say, Paddy sent you. And Knife Chats with Tobias is nearly at 1,000. I think he's just under 100 short, and he wants to do live video chats. So it'll be nice to help him get up to 1,000. And Slick Slicers and Logan Stout are still a fair bit away, so the more support they get, the quicker they can get to that magic 1,000 and be able to do a bit more in the community, which is always welcome. So, the knife. This is a German knife. I ordered this, and I have to say this, I ordered this yesterday afternoon about 4 o'clock, say 3, 4 o'clock, from a company in Wales. So you've got Scotland, Wales, Ireland, from a company in Wales at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I live across the water in Ireland, Northern Ireland, and it got here this morning, which I just think is fabulous service. And if they'd done it just the once, I would say it's it's good, but they do it nearly every time. Whereas if my family sent me a letter from England or Wales or Scotland, it nearly takes 2 days all the time. So whatever way they've got the postal system working, it's working in their favour. I don't pay any extra for it. You get free shipping, £30 or over, you spend £30 or over. So they're just really efficient, and I just want to give them a shout out. So it's Heinnie Haynes. I'll put it in the description. Well, not in the description. I'll put it in the title. Heinnie Haynes. And please visit them. They post all over the world. It's not just here, but they post all over the world and all over Europe. So worth giving a wee look out. So anyway, I've got the knife, and this is it. It's the ankermesser. And that's anchor is for the anchor that's on it, and messer is for knife. It's German for knife. And the Otter is their beautiful logo that they put on their knives. Otter catching a fish. So it comes in this nice little box. It was taped. I just sliced the tapes. It comes in the box, really nicely wrapped in lovely brown paper. I'm not, and then this is what this is telling you that it's stainless steel and it's carbon steel. Not carbon steel, it's stainless steel. Stainless steel. It's a sailor's knife, and as you know, I was in the Royal Navy, and this is where the little story comes into it. So, I'll show you the knife first, and then start my old waffle. As you know, I like to do a wee bit of waffling. Isn't that a lovely bit of paper that it comes wrapped in? I'm very pleased now, I have to say. And this is the knife. Look at that. It is beautiful wood. I'm not sure what the wood is. I'll get that for the next video. Now, Slick Slicers has done a video on it. I'll put the links. I'll put the links to all these channels, their latest reviews in the description. So give me about 10 minutes after I've finished uploading, and then I have to do it afterwards. I don't know how to do it beforehand. So if you give me 10 minutes, I'll do that afterwards. Now, there's the knife. Isn't that just beautiful? It is wood. It's so beautiful to touch. I should have found that out for you. But anyway, this is brass pins and a brass anchor that's inlaid into the wood. And I can honestly tell you without fear of contradiction, you could not ever tell me where them pins or that brass is unless you felt it just a cold. And that's it. And there's the other side. Look how well they have been hafted. It really is a lovely, lovely knife all the way around. Look at that, it's cut off nice and straight. The blade is centered absolutely down the center. Just beautiful. And then the most beautiful blade shape. Look at that. Is that sheep's foot? I think it's a sheep's foot. So I'm going to call it a sheep's foot anyway. So on the tang of the knife there, look at that lovely otter catching the fish. And Ross Fry is German, I'm led to believe, for stainless. And Solingen is where it's made. Now, Solingen in Germany is like the Sheffield in England for knife making. They have been making them there for years. And this sailor's knife is one of the old patterns. And they had them. Now, this is my version of the story that I was always told. They had them in sheep's foots, lamb's foots, or whatever. They had them with a blunt end, so that if you were working outside and you had to lurch with the sea, and if you've been a sailor, you know you can get lurched quite a lot in the Navy, and you're shoved forward, you're not going to stab your oppo, or you're not going to cut him as badly if you've been standing face to face trying to cut rope or something. And these big knives, they were really well, like it's not a particularly thick. And I would say the older ones were probably thicker stock, but they used to put these in rope and hit them with a wooden mallet to cut large pieces of rope, that's what they were used for an awful lot. But as you know, old sailors used to work in rope, so this was a great steel. Now, the fact that it's stainless makes it more acceptable at sea, obviously with salt and rust, and it's stainless steel back spring, none of the brass here, and just the brass inlay just to give it some look. And I think that is just gorgeous. It's a right weighty knife. Let me see what size it is. Let's give you a wee size and then you can see what it's like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 inches long. It is. I'll do a fuller check on the knife when I'm doing my review on it after I've used it. So grams, it is 67 grams. And let's see, in ounces, 2.3 ounces, 2.38, so say 2.4 over rounded up. So it weighs next to nothing. There's no clip on this, obviously, but there is a lanyard hole, and it's a good size lanyard. You get your 550 down there, no problem whatsoever. Really good retention. The pull is about 5.5. It's not a hard pull, but it locks in place really well. Do you know what I mean? I'm giving that good pressure and it's springing back, which is what you want. When you hold up near the end there, again, you're not going to close it in yourself. That's going to pinch you before it closes. What do you think? Do you like her? I am absolutely taken with it. I just knew, as soon as I seen it on his channel yesterday, Eric over in Slick Slicers, I knew I had to have it. So I didn't expect to have it this soon. So you've got mine, and go over and see Eric's view of it. And Eric is much more into traditionals than I am. Very knowledgeable young man. Now, I'm going to give this a bit of use, but I'm going to tell you a wee story about why I had to have it. Well, one plus, it's just a blooming good knife. But the anchor, I was in the Royal Navy, as you know. I was in for 12 years. And I didn't get very far. I was a bit of a boy at the time. But my rate was a leading hand. And the marcation for a leading hand's badge was an anchor. So I had my anchor, and then I had the 3 stripes underneath it for the 12 years that I served. That was my last uniform badge. And I had a crown on the other side of it for naval police. So I just had to have this. This is just my wee reminder for a silly old man going back to the Navy. And it's not very often you get something like that. So it pleased me, I have to say. And the fact that the fit and finish of this is so far absolutely beautiful. Now, this is not a cheap knife. This is £50, which is what, $60 So it's not cheap, but to me it's worth it. It's solid. It just feels absolutely solid. How does it come? Oh, well now, traditional knives don't come particularly sharp, but that is very nice. It'll get a wee sharpen again from me, but oh, very, very smooth. Now, the German steel, it says German stainless. It doesn't give you any markation on what it is, and you don't tend to get that, but it's never been a problem. Anything you get with German steel on it, made in Solingen, is usually a good steel, which is easily sharpened, but lasts a fair while. So, really, really pleased so far. The fit and finish of it is absolutely beautiful. And for £50, I don't think I can go wrong. I love that. It's an unusual sort of sheepshead because the blade sort of raises up here and gives you a big fat definition, which was good for going through thick ropes and things like that. So, I'm taking that's why they done it. So with the wee story of my branch in the Navy and my rate, it's going to be a permanent reminder in my little collection. And I would say I will use this knife an awful lot. It's very, very comfortable and easy. Look at that grip. My fingers are not even touching the palm of my hand. So I don't know what that is across there. Let me have just a quick look across the back, but it seems like it's over ½ inch. It's just over ½ inch. Just a bit over ½ inch. I thought it was fat feeling. Just a bit over ½ inch. There we go. Maybe 0.6 or something, but there we go. Very, very comfortable. Very nice knife. So, please, if you can, pop over and, if you're interested in traditional knives, pop over to those channels, give them a wee shout, just say, Paddy's welcome you, or you're from Paddy's and welcome to the knife community. And let's bring them along into the fold and we get more videos again. So, goodbye folks. Thank you very much for watching my wee unboxing and a wee tale of the old times. Take care. Paddy's away for a wee drop of rum. No tea. Definitely tea. Bye-bye.